you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I am good. Thanks for asking. How's everything going with you and your family and everything in Salt Lake?
Oh my gosh, it's good. We're up in Park City. It's crazy up here. It's spring break. So it's just been like insanity. It's been
So lots of shoppers?
Pardon?
So lots of people shopping?
Lots of people shopping. It's been like super busy all over Main Street, all over town. It's fantastic.
Oh, that's amazing. So everyone, Meredith's going to show us around in a little bit, but I'm going to ask her a few fashion questions first. So I personally am a huge fan of yours. I love the way you carry yourself. I love your style, everything. So I'm so happy you're here. And it is so clear that fashion is so important to you and such a big part of your life, from your jewelry line to your boutique to your son, you know, being in the business. How did you get started in fashion and what does it mean to you?
So fashion is everything to me. I mean, I absolutely love fashion. I love jewelry. That's, obviously my true passion lies in jewelry. But I got started it was kind of by default. I mean, I had been living in Chicago and I dropped my oldest son off at school and I was mugged one morning, and had been in real estate development and decided to sell everything, make a change in my life because I realized I wanted to do something different. And so I sold off all my projects that I was working on and decided to pursue my passion, which was jewelry. And so that's how I started. And from there, you quickly realize that you have to really immerse yourself in the world of fashion with jewelry, because there are so many talented designers. You've got to figure out a way to market and brand yourself, or you have no chance.
Yes. What inspires you? You've been so successful. So what has enabled you
Now
to
I can
get
take
to
my
that
mask
level?
off. We had some people in the store, but they just left.
Yeah. Oh, good job.
We're putting the close sign up for a moment.
Oh, thank you.
I'm sorry. Why'd you ask me?
Just since you've been able to be so successful, what has inspired you and enabled you to stand out among other designers?
Yeah, I mean, well, so inspiration is absolutely everywhere. I mean, I find it, sometimes I'm inspired just by a stone I find. Other times I'm inspired by just a specific idea for a collection. Sometimes it can be anything or everything I see. I mean, I did a collection after a piece of foliage on a hiking trail. I did another collection after a pattern on the floor of the Sistine Chapel. It can be anything and everything. And I have a lot of very stone-centric designs as well. But how in the design world to stand out, I mean, it's marketing. That's everything, You can have so much talent, and if you don't know how to get your message out there, nobody knows you exist.
That's very important for people, I think, to hear that are starting any kind of business. So that's great advice.
Marketing and networking.
Right? And you have had your jewelry on some super high profile celebs. Who were you most excited to see your pieces on?
So I haven't seen them on her yet, but I very recently received an order from Goldie Hawn, which I'm not a very celebrity centric person. I sort of view that everyone is just another person, and some people are, celebrities are just really good at their job, and they're successful and impressive in their own right because of that. But to me, it's just as impressive to meet someone who's very successful in any industry. So usually I don't get real excited about all of that, but Goldie, I mean, she's iconic, and from my whole life I've been watching her, and I don't know. To me, that was a very, very exciting thing. So hopefully I'll see some pictures on her at some point in time. I hope. Please, Goldie, if you're listening.
Don't we wish? That's amazing. And just speaking of celebrities, I know you said you don't look to them as being any different, but your personal style is so distinct. Like, I love a blazer and a flared jean. Is there a celebrity or anyone that inspires your personal style, especially?
There isn't a celebrity. I definitely have a lot of influences in my life in fashion, mainly my own friends, my family. a variety of people. I mean, the blazer and flare pant definitely stems from is inspired by a very dear friend of mine, Leslie, who my whole life, that's all she's ever worn. I have almost, I don't think I've ever seen her in a skinny pant ever. So, you know, so it's elements I take from a lot of people around me and, you know, try to sort of pull it together. I mean, I definitely love the flare pant, the blazer. I love a monochromatic look.
Yeah.
I do sometimes mix it up, but I try to stay monochromatic as much as I can. You know, fashion to me should be fun. It should be an expression of who you are. And very much, my style is very, very much an expression of me. You know, it very much flows with who I am.
Yeah, I think that's hard for some people, and you do such a good job with it. And for everybody watching, where are your favorite places to shop?
Well, I think I've been confined to online shopping for a really long time. Usually, I honestly love to shop when I'm traveling. That's like my favorite time to shop. So I usually love to shop when I'm like out of the country traveling on vacation. That's like my relaxing time. And because when I'm here in the US, no matter where I am, I'm usually working. And so I get very little time. So I'm like such a sporadic, I'm a vacation shopper other than online, you know?
Okay. Yeah, no, I understand. What sites do you like to go to for those who want to steal your style if you're shopping online?
Well, of course, meredithmarks.com.
Yes, obviously.
After that, I definitely am buying a lot from Net-a-Porter, what is it, Essence, there's My Teresa, of course you asked me and I can't think of any.
Oh, those are
but
good
all
ones.
the usuals, you know, the ones we all match as fashion, you know, all the big ones, they all have different stuff. And sometimes I'll buy like, you know, sometimes I'll go and I'll shop like, I don't know, random department stores in another country, like Harrods or something like that. You know, it just depends. Selfridges. I definitely do a lot from London.
That's cool. I love that you're saying like Essence and My Teresa and those places, because sometimes the sites that aren't as familiar to our followers as like a Net-a-Porter or something like that, they're a little more hesitant to shop at. And I feel like those are, in like Essence, you can get a great deal too at Essence. So I feel like people need to have more confidence sometimes in shopping for those sites. And just
it's fun.
Yeah, it is. And just speaking of online shopping and your boutique and your brand, do you have any goals for 2021 this year coming out of COVID? What are your goals for your brands?
So we're launching quite a few new things.
Okay.
Some of which we've launched already. Like, you know, we have the robe. Say hi, Audrey.
Oh, show us. Yeah, let me see. We want to see.
So show the robes. Oh, well, here's one on a mannequin. If you can see that. Is that in the frame? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And then, you know, we did the pink waffle.
Love.
We did it in terry. The black waffle, the pink terry, which is the one I personally wear because we all know I'm obsessed with pink. So we did that. That's the beginning of our spa collection. We have some other products coming out. It's MM by Meredith Marks. It's a spa collection. And I'm working on some lower price points in jewelry. I'm working in a new functional piece of jewelry that I can't disclose quite yet exactly what it does.
Okay.
It is something functional, and it will be really exciting when I get that collection done.
Awesome.
And we are working on more apparel. You know, we have some. And some other products I'm not ready to talk about. But I have a lot going on, and it's exciting.
Oh, that's
and fun,
awesome.
and I'm like very pumped up about all of it. I can't wait.
Oh, that's so good. And so you said a lower price point collection for jewelry. That is, I think people are going to be so excited about that. The people that want to emulate your fashion or your accessories are going to be obsessed with that. That's very exciting.
Yeah, it will be really great. It's like I want it to feel obtainable for everybody. So that, you know, and I know I do recognize that the jewelry, because it's fine jewelry, it's expensive. It's not inexpensive, and so I'm trying to come up with something that I love. I'm happy to put my name on, that can fit at least it may not be as low as everybody wants, but I'm doing my best. I'm trying. Let me keep working. I'll get to everybody's price point sooner or later. I'm working on it.
Right, but I feel like
it's hard with diamonds and gold, you know.
Right, and then if you make it too inexpensive, people will complain that it's cheap, you know. So it's like you have to make it quality. So you know what you're doing. And for your line right now, I don't know if you have any pieces handy, but what is your bestseller right now, and what are your favorite, like your top?
I happen to have some sitting here on my desk.
Oh,
so.
perfect.
Okay, my personal favorite still, I obsess over the Stardust collection, which these are the bangles. I wear it like obsessively, all the pieces, the earrings, the rings, all of it.
Beautiful.
But I also have, Audrey, will you come here for a second, help me? I also have, I want to show you guys, I made a patented, can you just hold this right here for me so I push up? I made a patented clasp. So, okay. So this is on the cuff right now, right? And then you can take, I patented this clasp, so you can take the cuff off. There are 2 holes at the top, so you can put a chain through and wear it as a pendant. Or you can clip it onto the ring shank. And wear it as a ring.
Oh, that's so cool. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
So like I love multifunctional, versatile pieces. And so like that's one thing we did. Like these, for example, are designs that you can take them off of the Huggy and put it on a chain like this one as a pendant. So, and then I've like things that are, these are 2-sided. So they're like black diamonds on one side.
Ooh.
And white on the, so it's black on one side, white on the other. You can wear it on the Huggy. You can wear the Huggy by itself. You can take them both off and layer them high-low as necklaces on either side.
I love it.
Yeah. So I do a lot of like versatile pieces. That's one of my favorite things, is to have pieces that you can wear in many different ways.
That's great. Yeah. I feel like that also makes you feel better when you're buying something, if you can use it for more than one thing.
And then this one I'll show you is the last one I have here. So this one is, I call it the poison ring. But it really depends on if you're naughty or nice. Sorry, I need to put this down so I can use my hand.
No worries at all.
But it opens. So it can either be a poison ring, like to poison somebody, or a locket. So if you're nice, it's a locket. If you're naughty, it's a poison ring. Depends on what you want.
Oh my gosh, that's really cool. I love that. That is so cool. I love all of it. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
And obviously, if people are looking for it, they can find it on your website, correct?
MeredithMarks.com or 511 Main Street in Park City.
I love it. I love it. And I know we're talking high end and we were talking affordable. Is there anywhere you shop personally for affordable clothing, or are you all high end?
Honestly, my more affordable clothing, usually my kids find for me. They're really good at scouring things and sending me stuff. In fact, like my daughter sent me an outfit I wore the other day that was so cute from a brand I like was totally unfamiliar. I think it's called like I Am Gia or something. It was really cute. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I love this. And so they're great at like finding me the newer, less expensive stuff. And I'm really good at spending money, unfortunately for me.
It's not bad. It's good for the rest of us who are watching you.
Oh,
no,
look
I
at
love
Audrey.
your relationship with your kids. It's amazing. I love that. Oh my gosh, I love it.
You guys need it.
I love it. Oh my gosh, I need that. That's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. What has your, I dimmed a little bit. What has your favorite purchase been for yourself in the past year, would you say?
In the past year, I mean, not for my own collection.
I mean, you could give us both.
Okay, well, not for my own collection. We have to go with the Christian Cowan face mask. No question about it. And I'm wearing Christian today, by the way, for the record.
Amazing.
from my own, it's a Stardust piece. I don't know
Okay.
why. I just obsess over the star, especially the ring, the Stardust ring. And here's like the shorter version of it, and pink sapphire sitting right here. Like
So pretty.
I just love that collection. So
I stalked
yeah.
it on the site after I've seen you wearing it, and it's beautiful. Also,
you.
did you want to die when Beyonce wore the crystal face mask after the Grammys?
I was like,
were you like, I wore it first?
I was like, you've got to be kidding. I was laughing. I was smiling. I loved it. It was
Yes.
like, I don't know. It was just kind of fun just because like, I knew I would come under criticism wearing that. I mean, nobody wears that and expects not to come under some criticism or whatever. But I was a little bit surprised by how much criticism I came under by it, because I was like, this is funny. I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
I thought it was chic and kind of like just a little bit goofy, you know? So I was kind of surprised by like how serious people took it at some level.
People are wild.
Yeah, so
I feel like
seeing her in it, I was kind of like, okay, it gives me a little validation. Why not?
Yeah, I mean, the most validation. No, and I feel like that's what, I mean, for me personally, following Housewives fashion for 10 years or whatever, I want to see that stuff. Like, it's interesting, you know, for you to wear something like that. It just makes things more fun.
It's just fun. You know what? We all need something with a little bit of fun. And the foreshadowing was completely insane. I mean, yeah.
I'm looking at reader questions or viewer questions a little bit, and any people are wondering, just in talking about your business, what do you recommend for people that want to get started in the fashion business?
Well, first of all, you have to be super passionate. Like, it has to be everything to you, because every single person I know in the fashion industry works their ass off. I mean, it is not like, there are industries you can go into that are a little bit easier. I mean, obviously, to succeed in any industry, it's not so easy, but fashion it's one of the hardest industries out there. It really is. It's super, super competitive. So it's like, be ready to work your ass off, leverage your entire network in every way, shape, and form you can, because it's all about networking and meeting new people and absolutely doing your best to get yourself out there, to get your brand out there, and, you know, to tell your story. It's challenging. You have to really have the passion, the drive, and be willing to like put yourself out there to get the network.
Totally.
I didn't know anyone in fashion going into it. I wasn't like, I didn't grow up in that, you know, world, and I had to figure it out, and you do, you know?
Yep. I agree. I started in fashion wholesale in Chicago, actually, too. And I knew no one, and you really have to grind. Yeah. So I just moved to Austin, but I'm a Chicago person, too. So I totally agree. Yeah.
What did you do in Chicago? Sorry to turn it on you, but I'm curious.
No, that's okay. So I worked in the wholesale apparel showrooms at the Apparel Center and Merchandise Mart for a long time. But like, I literally had to graduate from college and steam clothes to get a job, which is what people don't understand. And then I started this website 10 years ago because I had kids and I couldn't haul garment bags all over the place. And here I am. But yeah, so it's definitely an interesting industry, and people don't get the side of it that's not glamorous, as you said, that you just have to hustle, you know?
No, I mean, that's the thing. You have to work, you know, and hustle and steam clothes and do whatever it takes, you know. But the good news is that it will pay off. If you do it, it will pay off, you know.
100%. Okay, people are dying for your beauty routine. We need moisturizer, anything you can tell us. We need to know it all.
So for starters, I must show you all. We just picked up a little bit of Iris and Bow in the store. I do use some of the Iris and Bow stuff from Whitney Rose.
Okay. Yes.
So I do that. I have a night cream that I've been using for many years that I'm actually working on developing to get to market. It's something that I was prescribed by a doctor. So we're kind of working on that. That's going to be a little while though. I use a lot of Sisley, a lot of Definage, Thermoderm. What else do I use a lot? I use a lot of stuff. That's the bottom line.
That is what happened.
I use a lot, and I am very diligent about taking care of my skin and eating healthy. That's the thing. I drink a lot, and we all know I have an occasional cigarette. So,
oh, okay. Foundation that you love, lip products that you love.
foundation is generally Armani. I use both of them. They have like two different ones, one that's in a pump and one that's in a tube. I like them both.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, what was the second question?
Any lip color go-tos?
I do a lot of Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk and the Dior like super light pink gloss. Like it's barely even pink. It's pretty much clear. I don't know what the color is called.
I'll go back.
The Mormon church is trying to break up the Wi-Fi.
All right. So we got through lip color. We got through foundation. What's next for Brooks and his line?
So Brooks is working on some new designs, and I don't know how much I'm allowed to speak about or not. So I'm not going to say much other than he has some stuff in progress, new and exciting. And I'm seeing fabric all over the house. Drawings everywhere, everything. It's very exciting. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah, he's working on that. So he's in school now, part-time.
Okay.
So he can work on his business as well. So he has, he'll end up in school for an extra, he was supposed to be an extra semester. Now he may end up being an extra semester in the summer just to make up from the part-time of it. But he's doing great. He's working hard. He's here in Park City for a few weeks, and then he'll go back to New York.
Oh my gosh, he's getting a lot of positive comments. As we know, everybody loves him.
He's the best.
Oh my gosh,
he's the best.
Yes, he is the best. We've loved seeing him. Okay, we're looking. Somebody asked perfume. Do you wear perfume or have like a signature scent that you wear?
So I don't have a signature scent, but I do have a perfume from Sicily in my bathroom that I use from time to time. I like to go light on perfume, though. I'm not huge on like heavy perfume. I put it on here and there and just like one little teeny squirt.
Okay, good to know. And we had a Toronto question. You lived in Toronto for a little bit. Where did you live? They would like to.
I did. I lived in Forest Hill. It was about 13 years ago. I love Toronto. I miss Toronto. I miss Canada. I miss my Canadian friends. I can't wait till we get back there. I miss it. It's, it's hard with COVID seeing people who aren't in the US. It's even hard seeing people who are in the US, but, when they're not, it's really hard. So I can't wait. I love Canada. I love Toronto. Love Forest.
Farron, that's a writer for our site, lives there, and she's obsessed with you. So I know she'll be excited for that plug for Toronto. Somebody asked, what is your favorite place to go on the East Coast?
Well, I definitely spend a huge amount of time in New York City. Pre-COVID, pre-Housewives, I was probably there about 60% of my time. So I do love New York. I mean, favorite place. I think that probably is my favorite place. I mean, there are a lot of beautiful, like more relaxing areas and stuff like that, but I actually really do. I think it's New York City.
I love New York too. Do you get stopped walking around Park City a lot and that sort of thing and recognized?
I mean, we definitely do get stopped, especially like when Whitney came over the other day to drop off the Iris and Beau, and there were two of us here. Park City's small. I mean, we're a little ski town, and Main Street is like where everything's happening. So there's not much privacy if you're going on Main Street. That's
it's fun.
That's it, But it's fun. I mean, even elsewhere, I've been stopped too outside of Utah, and you know, it's nice. It's nice. People want to show that they care, and that it's really very kind. It is, and it's
Oh,
flattering.
yeah, that's amazing. Well, I know you're a fan favorite. So, and I know you are super busy, so I will let you go. But thank you so much for joining us and telling us what you're up to.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so fun to chat with you and my fellow Chicagoan.
Yeah, right? So crazy. It's so funny. We had Kelly Mealy from Bling Empire last week, and she also was from Chicago. So it's just like a big Chicago situation.
I love it. I love it. That's amazing. Well, you know, this was very, very fun. Thank you so much for having me. I would love to do it again. And oh, wait, we have a cute little parting Christian Cowan from Audrey.
Oh my gosh.
To show you Meredith's outfit. Is that
Yes,
okay?
no, we have to see.
I mean,
Just one more second.
Okay,
I
go get a view.
We need to see. And then we will let you go. Oh my gosh.
Also from Christian.
I mean,
obsessed.
do you see this?
Oh
like,
my gosh. Gorgeous. I love it. Oh, those pants. Oh my gosh. Both looks are amazing. Thank you so much for showing us. Obsessed.
Oh gosh. Thank you. Thank you. Have a great evening, and I hope we talk soon.
Thanks. I'll call my Wi-Fi company before next time.
Or it might be mine. Who knows? But regardless, we made it.
All right. Bye, Meredith. Thank you.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.